Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 8. Oh, I'm sorry, it's chapter 8, episode 20 of Judgment here on the PlayStation 4, and a special early hello to More Than a Mia, who has arrived early. We will be jumping into the very, very beginning of chapter 8, but to briefly catch us up, I believe one of the major topics of conversation is going to be that the police have found, reportedly, hard evidence that Ayabe is the person who shot Shintani. Whether or not they are accurate remains to be seen, with a heavy leaning towards no. It would literally be the first time we've seen them be accurate. But for clarity, Ayabe is the Columbo-looking police detective who has been selling Kaito and Yagami information on the side to help aid their investigation. Given the amount of factual information he has provided, the idea that he would also be behind the murder of Shintani just doesn't hold a lot of water. But we are going to find out what we have in store for us right now. I suspect it's going to be a quick cutscene followed by a longer cutscene.
In the roaring din of the city, the death of the ADDC's vice director hardly made a sound. Behind his death are the vast profits of the AD9 drug. Yagami arrives at the possibility that all the deaths were premeditated. But the prosecution's eye for such detail is wanting, and Detective Ayabe is indicted for Shintani's murder.
I really do like the way that it kicks off every chapter with a, previously on. Hello to Lucha Freddy, it's great to see you. I hope you're having a great weekend so far.
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
Apologies for keeping you in the dark. It was imperative for Ayabe to be completely oblivious to our suspicions of him, after all. This is a murder charge against an active officer. To put it plainly, it takes more effort to actually make an arrest. So, we had to pretend you were our primary suspect.
You and Ayabe have gotten to be pretty cozy these days. Suspecting you was the perfect way to divert his attention.
I see. So this was all some kind of act?
An act? Not at all, I assure you. And I believe you should know, we're aware of Ayabe's side job. Ayabe was an informant, a spy. He was selling police intel on the black market. We plan to investigate those transactions thoroughly, Yagami-san. And so, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we see you again in the near future.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you, Ayabe-san.
Listen, Yagami. You gotta help. Someone set me up. They're saying I killed Shintani. Me.
Uh-huh.
You're not surprised?
Not quite. Already heard. I'm sitting here with the prosecution as we speak.
Huh?
Yeah. They're looking right at me.
Please, Yagami. You have to take my case. I don't know where else to turn.
Okay. I'll do it. It's only fair after all you've done. We can talk more later. I'll be there soon.
And they still heard that. Yagami.
So, I'll see you in court then. Who do you have on the job? Izumida?
Should be a good time.
Someone is using you, prosecutor. No matter who that person is, I'm not losing. So that's the story, Kenda-sensei. We're gonna take the case.
Of course we are. Anyway, you're gonna go talk to Ayabe, right? I'll send Hoshino-kun along.
Yep, I'm heading over right now.
So Lucifredi ordered his new boom arm. Are you gonna get one of those ones that has like the vibration cancellation, sort of that mesh net that it holds it in? Because I gotta say, I kind of regret that we didn't go in that direction. He Who has said that we have very little sort of background noise, but nonetheless, it seems like anything to dampen various like vibrations or like knocks against the table, anything like that would probably be good for the way that we have our setup here. Hoshino-kun should have made the arrangements to see Ayabe. I guess I should head over to Genda's. So I'm actually going to take a quick look at the case file, not because I think that there's a lot that we don't know, but because I want to see if it's framed in any additional way. Let's see, that's this information here. Okay, that's all information that we had earlier, and... well, let's see what we know about the man in the black raincoat. Many witnesses claim to have seen this cloaked figure arguing with Hashiki. His face and figure were completely obscured by the raincoat, making it impossible to confirm his identity. Well, we know that he was really large. Like, I mean, he was an imposing individual. Okay, so this is maybe the new information. Upon investigating the bullet that struck Shintani, the police discovered a rifling mark that matched Detective Kazuya Ayabe's firearm. The police subsequently arrested Ayabe as the prime suspect for Shintani's murder. Detective working for the Kamurocho branch of the Tokyo Police Department. So, Kamurocho is in Tokyo. I've sort of not exactly known where we are in Japan. It's probably been mentioned earlier, but now we can file it away that it is a district in Tokyo. I'm glad that's been worked out here in Chapter 8. Organized Crime Division. Despite the fancy title, Ayabe is actually an informant who doles out confidential investigation information to the highest bidder. In other words, a corrupt cop. Arrested upon being suspected of Shintani's murder. And then we've got Yagami himself, and him, and Morita. I had trouble I was trying to, like, sum up an episode that me had missed, and I could not remember Morita's name. Got it. Okay, so let's head straight there. Basically, unless there's something, yeah, directly between here and there, which, of course, there is. So let's go check out triple question marks. Yeah, I am going to go on record, Freddy, as saying that our guy Columbo did not shoot and murder Shintani. Or if he did, he is not, like, the murderer in the way that the prosecution is going to make it out to be. Because the prosecutor's office here in Kamurocho is basically the Keystone Cops. All right, let's have a chat with Yosuke. Not my favorite guy, but... Yagami-san, have you seen Tsukino by any chance? No, I haven't. Something wrong? I came out shopping with her, but we got separated. Huh. That's concerning. Uh-oh. Was that a scream? That was Tsukino. I think it came from the back alley. Let's go. I assume this is the back alley? Oh, maybe we go this way. Oh. What is this? I think that is... Ew! Yep. Tsukino, we've got to have a chat about where you hang out. I'm going to get kicked off Twitch for this. Another pervert. Hold on, we have to do this fast. What'd you do to Tsukino? No! No, sir! Nope. You can... Oh, just aim it someplace else. Perfectly innocuous gentleman. I'm gonna get kicked off Twitch. Go. A gentleman looks for you.
I don't want to see this.
Neither do I, Tsukino. Who are you? A Twisted Trio copycat? Oh, they've got fanboys now. How dare you put me in the same league as those? I can't even come up with a voice for him. We have to get away from this. He's the prince of perverts, the emperor of exhibitionism. Oh, Giant Impact. Oh no.
Huh?
No, Giant Impact. We can't kung fu fight him. He's discovered our weakness. We're streaming on Twitch, and if we kung fu fight him, everybody loses. We can do nothing to stop him. He's our greatest nemesis. I've heard of him, Yagami-san. He's the newest pervert to stay. We're off to a great start. Everyone, welcome to Chapter 8. Oh.
Dot, dot, ho, ho. It seems my reputation precedes me. Goodbye now.
Hey, wait. Tsukino. Are you alright? Did he hurt you? I'm okay. He just showed me his genitals. That piece of shit. How dare he show my innocent sister his junk? We should file a police report, you two. Oh, I really thought the worst of this was behind us. I thought the Twisted Trio was it. Any clue how that pervert found you, Tsukino-san?
No.
No idea. He came out of nowhere and threw back his coat. He was naked underneath. So you saw it? The whole thing? No, Yosuke. I think some of it might have escaped her notice. Yeah, I tried not to look. That motherfucker! What kind of monster goes around showing poor girls his pecker? Reminds me of that time me and Tsukino accidentally saw our father's, and he was...
Listen.
Hey, let's not, Yosuke. I keep telling you not to bring that up in public. I take it he's earned the name Giant Impact, right? Yeah, he's a fresh face. Pervert scene. Somehow it figures that he'd find Tsukino of all people. I guess an exhibitionist was bound to be next on the list. Yeah, lots of rumors about this guy lately. People are too embarrassed to say his name, though, so they call him G.I. But I'm curious, was he really that big, Tsukino? You know, just locking right in on the important thing. That's what your sister once said. Would you say he was bigger or smaller than Dad? Is it the dinner hour anywhere? I'm so sorry, everyone. Let me think.
Yosuke!
Wait, I don't want to think about it. Don't be gross, Yosuke. How notorious is this guy at this point? Is he on par with the Twisted Trio? Sort of. People seem to think he was their leader. That's why he called himself the Exhibitionist Emperor.
Huh?
Exhibitionist Emperor? Come on. Word on the street is that he's really massive down there, so he developed a kind of fan base for would-be pervs. I guess you'd have to be pretty big to call yourself an emperor.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, you're not gonna let this monster keep whipping his thing out in public, are you? Oh, this is not what I thought the stream was gonna be about. I guess not, but then it's settled. I'll even fund you on this. The usual 50,000 yen. Honestly, I'm like actually worried. Like, are we gonna be in trouble with Twitch? Are we gonna have to like cut out the first 15 minutes of this episode? But then again, we don't know how long this is gonna go. You have to avenge Tsukino's innocence. All right, I'm on the case. Great, but any ideas how you'll catch this one? Can you mark an individual episode as like not for kids or something? Like really, there's worse things on Twitch, but like, I don't know. It's like it doesn't bother me that much, but okay, we're gonna go on. Let's see. We'll need to try to predict where he's going to show himself next. You seem to have this guy's number, Yosuke. Any idea where he's been? Naturally. My poor sister is a pervert magnet, so I have to stay up to date on this nonsense. What is it about me that draws every pervert in the city in my direction? Anyway, I'd say the largest concentration of sightings were on Shichifuku Street and Nakamichi Street. That's where the Panty Professor and Ass Ketchum were active too. In fact, I think those turfs opening up is what gave G.I. his in. They have turfs?
Yeah, apparently the Twisted Trio hated when the other perverts would try to muscle in on their territories.
Why do perverts have a social ecology? But if his exhibitions can be traced, why hasn't it been caught yet?
That's the thing. It seems he moves on once he's caused enough of a commotion in one area.
I see. I guess he's pretty cautious despite his appearance. If we can analyze his pattern, we might be able to figure out where he'll go next.
Great idea. Let's put our thinking caps on.
Where could Giant Impact appear next? Well, that is the question of the hour. Well, hold on. It's thinking maybe East Shichifuku Street? How about here?
No. My butt.
What?
There are phantom hands on my...
Oh, that must be where Ass Ketchum got him. Okay. Yosuke?
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, that's the place my brother was groped. Oh, right.
It sends a shiver up my spine or down my butt. It's bad either way.
I'm sorry. It sounds like you're pretty traumatized.
Anyway, GI has been spotted in that area, so he probably won't pop up again there.
That's true. So GI has already exhausted his time on Ass Ketchum's turf. And the next likely place would be... Well, okay, so I did not take down, like, exact, like, latitude and longitude as to where I was fighting the Panty Professor, so we're gonna have to go through this. How about here?
This was the area the Panty Professor worked in. There are already reports of him appearing there, so that's probably out.
That's true. So GI has already exhausted his time on the Panty Professor's turf. And the next likely place would be... I'm waiting for a vibration here. There we go. Hotel District. The Hotel District? Yes. GI is taking advantage of the Twisted Trio's empty turf, which means Judge Creepin' Peep's old stomping ground is ripe for the taking right now.
Oh, I see.
Impressive.
You're really smart, Yagami-san. I guess I'll stake out the Hotel District for a few and see what I find.
Thank you. I'll look forward to the report.
So Mia will be on the lookout for genitals on the stream. She'll let us know if any show up. Lucha Freddy wants to release just the audio for this stream. I was just thinking, like, imagine somebody stopping by, like, I'm just gonna roll the roulette wheel. I'm just gonna spin the wheel on Twitch. What's Judgment, I wonder? And they come into this scene and this conversation. Okay, so... where is the Hotel District? Up here. Okay, so that's where the Pervert King is hanging out. There is another case between us and them. I kind of want to go get the Pervert King, so we might just skip this case altogether. Usually I'll stack them up just in case there is, like, any overlap in the destinations. But in this case, I kind of want to have the ability to completely cut this particular case out if we need to. Oh, there's a lot of chat that I've missed too. You know something? I am feeling a little punchy.
Not a wise choice.
By the way, if anybody here is not following Lucha Freddy on Twitter, I highly recommend it. And it's not only his content, but a lot of the people that he like tweets and retweet tweets and comments about. There's just a lot of interesting stories and people and tweets. Like just earlier tonight, somebody on his Twitter feed was talking about I take it to be a professional wrestler who had her home broken into by some, like, crazed fan. It's not a name that I'm familiar with. You know, it's not what's the phrase I'm thinking of? A sector, an entertainment sector that I know a lot about. But I know human beings and people should not have their homes broken into by anybody, fans or otherwise. And the comment that was being made by the person tweeting is that people in the public eye should have an easy way to expunge all of their personal details from social media sites. And I would just like to expand that to everyone should have the ability to expunge all of their personal information from social media sites. I don't know how to enforce it, but then again, I would submit that that's not my problem. I think that at least every American citizen has an inherent constitutional right to privacy, and I don't think it's real cool that people can just like have all your details up there for anybody to sort of pick through, and especially if it's going to put you at risk. Yeah, Lucha Freddy says a full-on home invasion. Like, the video is up and everything. All right, I have a good view of the hotel district here. All right, now to wait for our guy. If GI is as cautious as I expect he is, he'll be on high alert, even though this area is prime for him. He'd probably try to hide his features, so I need to look carefully for features he can't conceal. Are we going to have to zoom in carefully on the nether region of every guy walking by just to see if he meets the description? No, he doesn't match the profile. This isn't the guy. Well, yeah, well, I mean, he might be wearing a wig. Well-built, bald man. Well, that's... Wait, secret cat. Let's not forget. Oh, look, a cat. Okay, well-dressed... Oh, wait. So, this person's not bald, and he doesn't fit the profile, but again, it could be a wig. No, he doesn't match the profile. This isn't the guy. I'm doing that, A, because it... Oh, wait. That guy's bald, but... Sunglasses and a mask. Talk about suspicious. Not to mention how he's ogling those women. You know, ogling or ogling? A or B? Ogling, ogling. I'll follow him for a few. Pervert question mark. People in chat are voting B for ogling. I've mentioned a few times that I've been watching Critical Role. It is very fun to me when they come to a word every once in a while that Matt Mercer has a very different pronunciation of. The only trouble is that I can't think of any examples here. I can think of a different example where Todd Brackey from the Jumping the Shark podcast used to, in my opinion, mispronounce... Uh-oh. This guy is very suspicious. He used to mispronounce attribute... No, attribute as attribute. Or maybe I still have it backwards. An attribute is something that you have. Like, one of this man's attributes is that he is bald. If he said something aloud, then I would attribute that quote to him. These are different words that have the same spelling but are pronounced very, very differently, at least in the United States. And Todd Brackey, again, in my opinion, got them perfectly backwards. And it was always very interesting to me. I interact with him a very little bit on social media. He's not, like, I don't know him or anything like that, so I don't want to, like, give him a hard time. But Matt Mercer has a couple of those, and I'm trying to think of an example, but one of them was an ogling type situation where it was like, I've heard it pronounced that way, but not in that context. Mia is saying that she would be amazed by... Oh, no, sorry, Drienne. You'd be amazed by how much one can find out about someone from just an innocuous piece of information about them. Yeah, very, very slender shreds of information can unlock entire worlds. Wow! No! Yagami! I did not intend to do that.
Shit, I blew it.
I sure did. Yagami has auto vault set to max. I'm trying to remember. I want to say that Todd Brackey always says attribute. I think that's the thing. And hello to He Who Dies. And I very much hope that I didn't miss... Because He Who was playing some... Oh, and Blobbity Blah resubscribed. Thank you so much. Hold on, Blobbity Blah, I hope you're still here. Thank you so much for the resubscription. He Who Dies and Patikin were doing some Fall Guys earlier. And also, I'm hoping that we can set something up like another game event with More Than a Mia and Patikin. Something even like... Division 2, you know, I can try to clear some space to get that installed. This guy is super suspicious, so if I'm learning anything, it's that Yagami's gonna have to really keep his distance, and also not vault over something like a circus monkey. Wow, he's suspicious. He Who is voting for Angel and Mia to play Fall Guys on PC. I have downloaded the free PlayStation 4 version, and the good news is, for people who are hoping for crossplay, I have a way to get it to you. All I have to do is purchase Fall Guys on PC, and 3 minutes after that, it will suddenly be on... it'll suddenly be crossplay compatible. That said, Fall Guys is a very fun game to play. No! Damn it to hell! Yagami, stop jumping over things. Stop, stop. I am not losing them, game. Apparently, like I never previously had this problem, but if Yagami is sprinting anywhere near a shoulder-high obstruction, he just... goes over it full force. I have no place to hide if he turns around right now. All right. Okay, there he goes. Why? What? 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 The fuck?
Shit.
Okay.
Blew it.
Congratulations to Patikin, who has won another round of Fall Guys. So the weather's been doing something interesting this summer that I don't feel like I was as tuned into. Today was actually a very, very comfortable day. All the way through, it was warm, but it didn't feel excessively humid. So it was like kind of a comfortable heat. Well, come around the time the sun started to go down, I feel like the temperature dropped just slightly, but the humidity did not. So as the temperature came down, it sort of hit that ceiling where suddenly what previously had been like, I don't know, 60% humidity was suddenly 100% humidity. Don't ask me what temperatures and barometric pressures allow this to happen. But as the temperature's gone down today, it's actually become much, much less comfortable. Like the air is made of towel. Lucha Freddy's asking if folks have gotten the crash test dummy skin in Fall Guys. That is for participating in the beta. I know that reward was a little bit delayed. Patikin was talking about that. I swear to Christ. I swear to Christ! Okay. I'm not losing them. I just can't see him right now. There he is. Why am I... Okay. Okay, unfortunately, everybody, people are saying that yes, they have gotten it. Okay, so what I'm learning is do not sprint. Don't sprint near him. Don't sprint near the walls. I mean, actually, maybe sprinting near this wall is the fastest way over. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, see, I'm all about the vaulting when I know that I'm doing it and I'm not doing it directly into his face. So once he hits this left, he's going to break into a run. There he goes. And we also now know that he is going to very suddenly turn around. So we need to be behind something when that happens. I do not see a lot of obstructions on the right side of the street. So let's see if we can... Yep, there he goes. Okay, just turned around. We're going to sort of hang out next to this corner so we can be out of sight if we need to. Followed immediately by this sign right over here. Do not vault over it. I wasn't even running. I wasn't even running. He just does it now. I can't... This is apparently not a hide spot in that I cannot press circle. It is true, Mia. I am extremely proud of my vaulting skills. I almost never vault in real life because I have this, not phobia, but this acceptance of the fact that if I ever try to vault over something like a railing, I'm going to catch my foot on the railing and my leg won't quite make it over and I'm just going to completely faceplant. Okay. Took a couple tries, but we got there. We have had more game overs from failed photo ops and tailing missions than we have from all of the street brawls. Yeah, Patikin, I'm hoping that we can set something up. Uh-oh, hold on, female scream. Uh-oh. Hey!
It's you. Have you come to bask in the shadow of my scrotum totem?
Your what?
Ah!
No, wait, that's Yagami. Ah! We need to get... Okay, hold on, that's fine. Is that a leaf?
Ha ha ha. You are not welcome around my son. The expedition Emperor's gates do not open for men. Farewell.
Yagami, punch him. Punch him! No, punch him! I'm not letting you get away.
Wait a sec.
I'm not sure that I've ever heard a woman, or anybody really, go eek. Okay.
Wait a sec.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we have heard every variety of scream that is utterable by the human larynx on More Than Amiya's screams, and I wouldn't streams, and I don't think that we have ever heard her go eek.
Wait a sec.
This is some pretty good chase music.
Give it up already.
Is that it? Is he apprehended? Yagami, that's not enough handcuffs. Shh. I have you cornered. Time to give up. Huh? Why so shocked? Surprised to discover that Giant Impact is such an old man? Imagine having a body like this at 78, and a son so magnificent. Are you not in awe? 78? No way. You are all but hairless, swaddled babies before me and my man Root. Now face the power of 78 years of perversion. perpetual perversion, ceaseless creeping. I, Shinzaburo Ishikawa, am your opponent.
Out of the way.
Yagami, punch him to death. Oh, I need a drink. Ow. Oh, he's basically just a bullseye for that. Oh. I really do not want this man doing split kicks on me. It's the nudity makes the fighting so much more engaged. No, you don't have to use your hands for that, Yagami. Hello, Azurek. You really joined at a fascinating point in the game. Okay, so we semi-accidentally sobered up and grabbed this trash can and put it to use. Where did all these people come from? Did somebody, like, send out an Evite? Hey, everyone, you're really gonna want to see this show. I don't even know what I'm hitting him with. Oh, hand sanitizer. They're gonna have to do that delousing powder on me. So it's true that you're the one who defeated the Twisted Trio, and now I too have fallen. Just tell me why. Why would you go around exposing yourself like that? Very well, you defeated me. You've earned an explanation. To tell the truth, I'm actually a virgin.
Huh?
What? Seriously? Yes. Even at this age, I am as celibate as a child. My massive phallus has never known another's pleasure. Okay. I tried everything to win the favor of the ladies. I sculpted the body you see before you, but it was no use. I began to despair. It was tragic irony. How could I die before utilizing such massive meat? It was too much to bear. So I loosed my son upon the world. I see. Except not really. I can't even begin to understand that logic. The shrieking of those women, that was the only way my son felt alive. But all things must end. My regrets are many, and yet they hardly matter now. I'm dead now. Goodbye. Ugh. Whoa! Hey! Just fell asleep. Oh, I guess the fight took a lot out of him. So, GI was actually 78 years old. I guess all that pent-up testosterone finally cracked him at that age. I almost feel bad for him. 78 years of isolation. Who wouldn't become a monster? If anyone was going to empathize with him, it would be Yosuke, wouldn't it? If he'd found love, maybe things would have been different for him. Hey, let's not turn this into a pity party for a pervert. Well, you know where to find me if any more perverts come out of the woodwork. Although, I'd say we've done our fair share in that department. Yes, thank you so much, Yagami-san. Freddy's picked up on woodwork. I can go for some beef stew, I guess. Let me check to see if there's any side cases here. Not at the time. Alright. And is there anything in our lockbox? No. So I would like to believe that if Twitch was okay with More Than a Mia and other people who have streamed Heavy Rain, that also has some, you know, rear nudity, but nothing more explicit than that, that hopefully they will be okay with this as well. I have no idea, and just in case... Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 20 of Judgment. We skipped about 40 minutes of the episode because, well, things got super weird. And if you're seeing this as the first moments of the stream, we nearly got banned from Twitch forever. Right to the creators of Judgment, not me. Alright, so there's a different quest here. Oh boy. We go now to our story on Tatsuya Gamo, the escaped convict from Hokkaido Abashiri's prison. Convicted of murdering a member of a criminal organization 3 years ago, Gamo's sentence had only just begun. However, police are calling for caution after he was found to have escaped at dawn on the 5th of last month. According to reports released by Tokyo PD today, there is reason to believe he may be sheltering in Kamurocho. Authorities are asking that any sighting of Gamo be reported immediately and urging citizens to take precautions. It's worth noting that there is a 1,200,000 yen reward for info that leads to his capture. Burger fugitive. Yikes. Another day in the life here in Kamurocho, huh? Would suck to run into that guy. But for a reward that big, probably worth keeping an eye out at least. Why is he the burger fugitive? Search for Gamo. Well, do we have any leads? Because just keep an eye out. Seems a bit slender. I see nothing around here. And we're gonna go do that friend event some other time. If anybody sees Gamo around, do shout him out. In the meantime, we're gonna head over to Genda Law Office. I would also like to point out to people that, as far as I can tell, Tsukino, the young woman who was just being harassed by the Emperor of Perverts, or whatever his name was, it was heavily insinuated that she was dateable prior to this. So there's apparently a version of this story where she and Yagami were in a, like, fledgling relationship during that whole thing. Which just makes it even worse. Just, she needs to not get harassed for a while.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. We can go see Ayabe whenever you want. We'll just need to grab a taxi to get there.
Okay. Is there anybody to talk to? Oh, there's many people to talk to. Hey, sorry.
It seems the news of Ayabe's arrest is spreading like wildfire.
Genda?
Hey, good luck down at the station.
More Than Me is questioning for a while. Yeah, I mean, at least a day or two, right? Like, wouldn't it be nice if she had a break from just constant perverts? Like, break it up to alternate days of the week for a while? No, seriously, like, the fact that the game decided to use that one character as being the target of all the perverts is, like, I don't know how a person playing this game in good conscience, would in good conscience want to pursue that as a romantic relationship, because it just feels like the circumstances under which you met at that point are, like, not the foundation for a strong relationship. It's like dating your therapist at that point. There'd be so much emotion. Hold on. Deconstruct
Non-duty
Sukino later.
detective arrested for murder. Now this is a shock.
Try not to look so happy about it, then.
This is Hoshino-sensei from the Genda Law Office. He's young, but he's reliable.
Oh, here I thought the great Takayuki Yagami would represent me.
It's been years since I defended someone in court. I'll still be gathering all the evidence, though. Don't worry, it worked for Hamura.
I'm Hoshino. I'll do whatever it takes to clear your name.
You sure, kid? Shintani was practically your boss, huh? If I'm really the killer...
Well, I mean, you're not the killer, right? He's not the killer, is he?
Probably not.
What do you mean, probably?
I need to get the facts straight before I can defend Ayabe. And also, Drienne is saying that Ayla, which I'm hopefully now pronouncing correctly, has only seen this game during times when Yagami has been chasing perverts, and has come away with the impression that that's what the entire game is about. Yes, that's correct. That is the correct read on this game.
I hear your gun's the one Shintani was murdered with.
Yep. Apparently the rifling on the bullet matched.
What's rifling again?
Really?
Sorry.
So, guns have these spiral-shaped grooves on the inside of the barrel to stabilize the bullet's trajectory. These grooves are called the rifling, and leave a mark on the bullet itself.
Whoa.
Now, the rifling's slightly different on every gun. Kinda like its fingerprints. And apparently, the marks on the bullet that killed Shintani matched my gun's rifling.
So your gun must have killed Shintani-sensei.
Yeah. It was the murder weapon, for sure. So, someone used my gun to commit the crime, and I'm being set up.
Someone went through the trouble of stealing a detective's gun just to kill Shintani. Hold on. Where's the gun now? Because stealing the gun to kill Shintani is one thing. Putting it back is an entirely other thing. So does he know where his gun is at this time?
But how?
You remember the day he died? We were having a nice stiff drink at Tender. You, me, and Kaito.
Yeah, I remember. That was my first time meeting Kuroiwa.
I hung around after you guys beat it. Wasn't a while till I decided to go home. Thing is, I don't remember what happened next.
Huh?
Someone smacked me in the back of the head. Crept up so I couldn't see him.
You got ambushed? Where was this?
Close to the bar, I bet. But I'm not sure. It all happened so damn fast.
Some great detective work there.
What do you expect? Whoever knocked me out moved me, too. That just fucks with things even more.
Moved you to where?
Random bench. Over in the Kamurocho Children's Park. Not a soul around when I came to.
That's a ways from Tender. They must have taken you in a car. How long were you out for?
Hour or so, tops. But as I found out later, that hour's when Shintani was murdered. With my fucking gun.
So the real killer still has your gun?
No. It was in its holster when I woke up.
Wait, what?
Whoever attacked me took my gun, murdered Shintani, then put it back where they found it, all within the course of an hour.
So the only thing missing was a bullet?
Not even that, if you'd believe it. They got rid of any sign it had ever been used.
Maybe if we look at the bullet from Shintani's body.
Not gonna happen. Nothing spectacular about a single bullet.
So we can't prove the murderer stole a gun.
By the way, did you tell anyone you got attacked?
No. I mean, nothing even got stolen. Reporting it just would have put me in more trouble.
Don't want to draw attention to your side job, huh? Sucks being a dirty cop. A real detective could have reported it.
Ah, can't argue there.
The culprit must have been counting on that, though. They went after you specifically because they knew you wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
So it was all planned.
Planned or not, the bullet that killed Shintani ended up with your gun's rifle marks on it. There's no denying that.
Yep, I only found out when they hauled me in, though. No surprise they suspect me. There's no reason not to at this point. But none of my coworkers said a damn word. Hey, you know how Croy has been dragging me all over town with him? He probably just wanted to make sure I didn't skip town. Only just realized that now.
What did you say as your alibi? You were knocked out in the park?
Not a very believable story.
Come on, you and I both know I didn't kill him. Somebody's pinning it on me. What do you say, Yagami? You think I got a chance?
You'll be just fine.
Well, guess that was a dumb question. Nobody's gonna tell a guy his head's on the chopping block.
Patigan, thank you so much for the lurk, and hello to Tashir. I saw that you were streaming the DC announced trailer, some of the information for probably both Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad. I decided to take a pass on watching that myself.
Listen up, Ayabe was set up by whoever killed Shintani. That's what we've got to work to prove.
You really trust Ayabe-san? What if he's lying to us?
He might be a dark stain on the force, but he's a decent guy. Smart, too. He wouldn't kill, especially not with his own gun. Someone else did this.
You think it's the mole?
That's the most obvious suspect. Let's start by talking to someone close to the case. I've got a guy in mind.
Which would be... Oh, Captain Hamura.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody knows where he is, right?
That's true. I wonder what Matsugane-san's thoughts are, though. If anyone's gonna know where to find Hamura, it's him.
Good. Well, I'll head back to the office then. I should tell Genda-sensei what we learned.
The way I see it, there is a 100% chance that I'm going to be playing both Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights pretty much from the moment that they release. So once that determination has been made, like watching the trailers and the pre-release are, you know, I'll just take a pass on that. But man, am I excited that we get a couple brand new games in that sort of genre coming in here into the new console generation. Okay, broaden your scope. Got it. All right, let's see if there's anything between here and where we want to go to. Oh, there's something over here. For anybody curious, the DC Fandom, I think it's called, they recently had, as of today, I think, had a couple big announcements. One being Gotham Knights, which is the next sort of Batman Arkham-style game that is being developed by WB Montreal. This is the same development studio that did Arkham Origins, and if you were one of the people that skipped on Arkham Origins because you heard that it wasn't that good, I would submit it's not as good as the other Arkham games, but that's a big difference. There is a tremendous difference between not a good game and not as good as Arkham City, right? Arkham City is a phenomenal game, and although Arkham Origins lacks the same degree of polish, if that had been the first game release of the series, we would be talking about Arkham Origins as being a real, legend of the genre. I mean, it is a very, very good game, and the idea that WB Montreal is going to get another sort of swing at that wiffle ball to do something with those characters, I'm very excited about. Oh, right now? No, it's no problem at all.
Honey, who are you talking to? How long are you gonna be on the phone? Don't worry, sweetie. I'll just be a second. Oh, he looks very nervous. No, Captain, I wasn't calling you, sweetie. I mean, yes, of course I'm at home. I was talking to my cat. I'll head over right away. How dare you spend your wife's birthday on the phone? Oh, waiter, another glass of the good stuff. And make it snappy. No, that's not the voice of a drunk woman. The TV is on, and it's loud. I'm totally at home right now. I'm making a point not to get too close to drunks, and that lady is plastered. This looks like a job for someone else. Stay away from the junk is actually the, Oh, no, that's just the name of the quest. Okay. Hey, you! Huh? Me? Yes, you with the dumb face. Come here and take a load off. What? Why would I? I said, have a seat. As long as you make me drink alone. How long are you gonna make me drink alone? But I'm... Don't keep your wife waiting on her birthday. Shit, this is what I get for thinking about keeping my distance. How many has she had? Oh, how many has she had anyway?
Excuse me.
Okay, did you need anything? Do I know you? Stop with the nonsense. I'm your wife. And don't you keep your wife waiting on her birthday. My wife? That's me. I'm sweet, petite, and I'm Naoko.
Huh?
But we're not How did she jump to the conclusion that I'm her husband? Hey! Sorry, I have to use the restroom real quick. Hold your horses, Tatsuro. Hey, man, aren't you that drunk lady's husband? Yes, sorry. I had to hide for a second.
Hey.
What the hell is going on? I'm just as shocked as you are, buddy. Looks like she thinks you're me. She's so drunk that she can mistake me for her husband. That's a problem. Oh, I agree. She's both wasted and nearsighted, and that's a dangerous combination. She's got her makeup done to go to the nines and... She's got her makeup done to the nines and no glasses, so she's blind as a bat right now. Why is she drinking so heavily then? Well, you may have heard her ranting, but it's her birthday today. Thing is, my work keeps calling, so I've been on the phone this whole time. He's kind of pissed about it. Within reason, I guess. What do you do, anyway? What does he do? What do you think this guy in the pilot's outfit does? Is he a surgeon? Is he a crossing guard? Is he an accountant? Can't you tell from looking at me, detective? I'm an aircraft pilot. My wife and I work the same airline. Oh, I thought you might have been cosplaying. Yeah, he's that famous anime character, airline pilot. So what does your airline want with you on your day off? It's not actually my day off. I'm on standby, which means I'm supposed to be waiting at home. But now another pilot called out sick and I have to go in. There's a plane full of people who need me. Right. And I take it you're not supposed to go out to dinner while you're on standby? Nope, not ever. Figures. But my wife's birthday slipped my mind. What else was I supposed to do? They let an irresponsible guy like this fly planes? Scary. They let a guy who looks at that guy and can't tell what he does for a living be a detective? Also scary. Anyway, it sounds like you're gonna have to bite the bullet and tell your wife you're going into work. Yeah, she's getting pretty belligerent, huh? My travel schedule is bad enough, but if I break it to her that I forgot her birthday too, my marriage is over. I was trying to find a way out of this mess when you showed up. Not sure why you sat with her, but I'm glad you did. Your voice is the same register as mine. And if you were to wear my uniform... I don't like where this is going. Well, I'm gonna ask anyway. Will you please take my place and have dinner with my wife? Whoa, 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 back it up. Any way you slice it, switching places with you is crazy. But
Would you prefer to fly a plane for me instead?
Huh?
Okay, that's next. That's next level stupid. Honey, did you fall in? See, she's calling you. I'm sure you can handle a drunk woman until she passes out. Come on. Yes, come on. Let's just hurry up and exchange our contact info. Here, it's a cheat sheet. It's my profile and a few important details about me. Oh, we're gonna have to study up. And here, my license and a few other important knickknacks. As all my Hummel figures. Is this really necessary? The devil's in the details in these situations, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna stop by my house and get the spare uniform so you can have this one. I'll just go home naked. Oh, he meant right this second. Okay. Wow, I would trust you to fly a plane just by looking at you. That's a bad call. All right, I gotta get to work. Good luck.
Huh?
Whoa, wait. Honey, I see you. Come have a seat. Shit, this is really happening, isn't it? Here goes, but I better study this cheat sheet real quick. Okay, chat, hold on. We've got to learn about this man. Hold on, I gotta clear the information about the pervert king. Go. And we did this. Got it. Okay, I don't know where his... I can check the memo in the case file. Wait, I am in the case file. These are all done. He who, by the way, said this is the best sitcom he's ever watched someone narrate while gaming. Oh, and by the way, can somebody try ! Streamer FX again? We think that we fixed it. Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything here. Why are we doing this? Why does he have a... Oh, that didn't even occur to me, Drienne. Why is this man going around town with a cheat sheet of details about himself? Oh, that's brilliant. Sorry, I'm just, Christ. There's a lot of... Okay. I get this out of here. Okay, worst birthday ever. Here we go. Okay. A pilot got called in on his wife's birthday. He was on standby, but if he wore his uniform to the restaurant, he had to have expected this. I may never know the answer. Well, maybe that's why he was carrying the cheat sheet. He wrote it up real quick, just in case he ran across a Yagami. Tatsuro's wife, she's plastered, so I guess I'm her husband now. You don't need to be a private eye to deduce that she's thirsty for more than just booze. Okay. A note from Tatsuro about his wife, hastily written on a receipt. It reads, Tatsuro Tanaka, 34 years old, Naoto Tanaka, 33 years old. Okay, so I'm 1 year older, and I'm 34. Met in a yakiniku store right here. Mom's a nurse, sister's in England, dad's in heaven. Naoko is a bad drunk, no sake for her, has a smelly fart. Oh, he's a peach, isn't he? I'm so glad that he wrote that down just in case it comes up in conversation. Okay. 34, yakiniku store. Wait, my mom's a nurse or hers is? Let's assume it's me. My mom's a nurse, my sister's in England, my dad's in heaven, she's a bad drunk, no sake, smelly fart. Oh, and look, you can actually read it there if you know Japanese. Okay. Oof. There's a lot of junk in the bag. Okay. Yakiniku, nurse, England, heaven, no sake, smelly fart. Hey, sweetie. Sorry I took so long. How would I look closer? Uh-oh, this is over before it began. Have you gotten more handsome lately?
Huh?
Oh, you really think so? Ha ha ha. So, who is that on the phone, honey? Hick. Oh, yes, that. Well, not my father, because he's in heaven, and I don't have a brother. It was the captain. The captain? He would call. Oh, no, it was fine. He just, butt-dialed me. Is that so? Or could it have been that woman? Woman? Which woman? Don't you play dumb with me! Whoa. I saw you. You were having a fun little shopping spree with a flight attendant yesterday. A real young piece of ass.
Huh?
I was? You're a terrible husband. A terrible man. Wow! What a deplorable man. Scum, I'd say. I'm at dinner with a drunk woman who's not my wife, and I'm apparently cheating on her. Cool. Now, sweetie, let's not make a scene. I've made terrible life choices. Oh, man, should be blasted to the moon. At least she's calming down. They're having technical difficulties with the plane, so I'm off the hook. Heading back now. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's Mafiu. Huh? Yagami-kun?
Huh?
Mafiu. Yagami-kun? Oh, wait, no, that's her. Yagami-kun, who's this? And what's with the outfit? Are you cosplaying as a pilot? Is cosplaying as a pilot that popular? Is that... Like, here in America, we cosplay as, like, Sailor Moon. And I do that literally all the time. Nobody cosplays as a pilot. Okay, so, like, I guess some people cosplay as soldiers, but that's called stolen valor, and they go to jail for it, or at least they should. Nobody cosplays as, like, an airline pilot. This is so weird. Yagami-kun, this went from a friend of yours, honey?
Huh?
Huh? Honey? Yeah. Mafiu, it's exactly what you think about this. What business do you have with my husband? You another one of his hussies? Husband? Yagami-kun, something you want to tell me? Honey, let's hear it. Explain this to me right now, you jerk. Should I signal to Mafiu that I'm undercover? Or Naoko catch on? She probably would. What should I say what should I say Mafiu is to me? Oh, what should I say Mafiu is to me? I have absolutely no idea. She's my ex-girlfriend is factually true, and therefore the thing least likely to make her enraged. However, it then underscores that she's my ex-girlfriend, which is not the part that I want emphasized. Shit. She's my ex-girlfriend. It's the answer that leads to the fewest, knees to the groin. She's my ex. Oh, I am? Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm so confused right now. What's going on? No, this lady is confused. Oh, our first lie was so ineffective. He's already answered to the name Yagami, though. Okay, she's got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. She's made a mistake. I'm not Yagami. Yeah, but... Yes, ma'am. Can't you see we're in the middle of a meal here? Now, would you please leave us be until later? Off you, tell me you got that. I see. If that's how you're going to act, so be it. She didn't get it. Ha ha ha! She's drunker than you, dear. I want a divorce. What? That woman from earlier. She's your side piece, isn't she? That's who you were seeing, right? I bet she's a new flight attendant. No, she's not. I'm going home. Wait a minute. I'll explain everything. Explain what? I need something to fix this. Anything. Huh? This logo looks familiar. It's a recent date and time. And a bag. She mentioned seeing him shopping with a flight attendant, so it's possible that I can prove I'm not having an affair, Naoko. I'll show you this list of details that I carry around about my own life. Only me would do that. Wait, showing her that right now wouldn't prove her husband isn't having an affair. Yes, it would, because it's what he bought with the flight attendant. I need something that'll prove Tatsuro-san has an alibi for when she thinks she saw him with a flight attendant. What was he actually doing with the flight attendant? I must have something to... So it's the receipt? It's the bag. Oh! That's the receipt! It actually is the list of details. Okay. Reveal the evidence. This looks like scratch paper, but it's actually a receipt. See the date? That's the day you saw me shopping with that girl. True, but what does that prove? Don't you see? Here's the store we shopped at. Yeah, it's a luxury store. You're spending our hard-earned money to get into her pants. Here. Happy birthday. Yes, you can tell by the music that it's a touching moment. The truth is, I needed a lady's opinion on what kind of present to get you. I don't really know what the ladies are into these days, so... Really? I'm sorry. I wanted it to be a surprise. You got me a birthday present? Oh, honey, how many years has it been since you've done that? I don't know, actually, but I think it means our love is real. It's true, my love. You're the only one I've ever loved, and the only one I'll love until I die. Hey. Huh? Why do I suddenly have two husbands? Look at the woman in the back. Oh, she's 100%. This is her whole night. She's gonna tell all her friends about this. Oh, crap. I think I'm... Oh, no! Oh. Naoko. I think that might have been a little bit too much to handle. Tatsuro-san, thank you. Wow, she's fast asleep.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san! Yagami-san, thank you so much. You really went the extra mile for a complete stranger. It was interesting, but I hope you'll talk it out more when she wakes up. Yes, I plan on it. I've been putting my work above my marriage, and I see that now. But thanks to you... The woman in the background is texting this whole thing. She's live tweeting the entire affair. My birthday turned into a great anniversary for us. Glad to hear it. I wish you and Naoko a long happiness, Tatsuro-san.
Hi.
Yes, tonight I will make it up to her. You know, thanks again. Oh, she probably was like, you know... Oh crap, I forgot about Mafu. Now I'm the one in hot water. I better message her. Sorry about earlier, Mafu. I was undercover and I said some things I shouldn't have. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have known better. I hope I didn't mess anything up for you. And that's it. It's just the end of the night. That's just a thing that happens to Yagami. And now we all are stuck with the knowledge that that woman has smelly farts. We'll know that all of us on stream until the day we die. It's knowledge that can never be undone. Where the hell were we going? What part of the story is this? Find a way to meet Matsugani. Well, if I wanted to meet Matsugani, I would go to the Matsugani family headquarters, which is actually really close to here. Yeah, let's go there. Mia is disappointed that she passed out just when she was going to get herself a threesome. I am so sorry. I find it impossible to focus on Chad when there is basically 2.5 seasons of Three's Company happening in the world of Judgment. But thank you for the clips. I did see that Drienne was picking up some clips. Always very much appreciated. Ah, here we go.
Yagami-san, I don't know what you want, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Sorry, but I need to talk to Matsugani-san. He's not here. Can't tell you where he is either.
Okay, well, that was worth a shot. Drienne is also saying that Mafiu is dumb because she knows that he's a PI and couldn't work out that he was undercover. She seemed to pick up the hint on the second pass, but yeah, you would have expected that to come up. Well, no, actually, so for what it's worth, Mafiu dated Yagami before he was a private eye, and as far as we can tell, they really have not socialized very much since then. The details of their breakup are unknown, but the prism through which she knows Yagami probably doesn't immediately include undercover. It's something that would make sense after you thought about it, but it's a little bit like seeing, like your psychiatrist at the ice cream shop. All of a sudden, it's so far removed from that normal venue that it's, like, weird and disturbing. I have no idea where to go to meet. Well, let's go to Bartender. That guy knows everything and everyone. Oh, shit. The confectioner's getting beaten up again. All right, today's the day for sure. I'm getting that money out of you no matter what. Yeah, we've been lenient on your mochi-making ass for far too long. That reminds me, I want some more of that mochi from last time. It was so good it practically melted in my mouth. Oh, those. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them. They really are a treat. We do have plenty more available this time around. You can buy as many as you like. Good, good. I'll be taking one of each. Or you know what? I'll just take the whole batch. Aniki, not again. Nah. These guys. Step in.
Hey.
You people really don't give up, huh? Damn straight. You're going down today. And would you look at that? I got 10 of my boys with me, so I'll be practically unstoppable. See, here they are. They're all 10. We didn't have time to color coordinate them, though. Well, at least you put more effort into it this time.
Guess we're doing this.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
The stronger I get.
I'm gonna have to immediately drink some more Jack Daniels, though. No! Sorry, everybody. I'm not trying to do this same animation. I would really, really prefer to stay very drunk because Yagami's EX gauge charges up so much more efficiently. Son of a bitch! Okay, I'm gonna stop drinking, everyone. I'm so sorry. Really would appreciate if there was more than just the one animation for this. I guess I got a little bit of EX gauge out of it. I think the key is just don't push triangle when you have that ability. Kick him. For the last time, stop bothering this guy. Do you understand? You know, you really like my sweets that much, you can just have some. Here, it's on me today. All right, nothing beats the taste of your special sweet bean paste. Aniki, have you completely forgotten our mission? I don't give a damn no more. I decided from here on out I'm dedicating my life to supporting this shop. Then here you go. Don't eat it all in one bite now. Snatchies. I'll take that, thank you very much. Now let's head back to the office. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What? Oh, yeah. And make sure to line up here tomorrow and buy me some more of those sweets. Aniki, what are you saying? Did I stutter? No, sir. Not at all, sir. Didn't see that coming. Really? Okay. Well, at least he's a fan of this shop now. Thanks again, Yagami-san. Third time's the charm, as they say. Oddly enough, yeah. Oh, and if you'd like, you can have this as well. All right, we got Takemitsu Sakuramochi. I can? Thanks. If it's tasty enough to make a Yakuza forget about his protection racket, then it must be something special. Well, there's nothing like dessert to make a quarrel disappear. Guess that's the magic of a traditional Japanese sweet shop. Don't I know it? Ha ha ha. I really do appreciate your kindness. No worries. I'm just glad those goofballs finally cleaned up their act. Now you can make your mochi in peace. Thanks to you anyway, at any rate. Well, I must start preparations for tomorrow, so I hope to see you again. Please take care. At some point, I would like to do a cooking simulator stream, because at one point... Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry. I asked for it and then didn't look to see if it worked. Did somebody do !streamer FX and did it work? Because we found the problem in the previous stream where we tried to do it. The command had a typo in it. And I believe it's fixed now. But as soon as I asked for somebody to do it, then immediately it didn't. Oh, and by the way, by somebody, I think it has to be a moderator, just because we didn't want to have like too many like random people like spamming it. Although if anybody was to spam anything, www.streamerfx.com is a good pick. It's Kim again. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that, Kim. We've got other things to do. We've got to find a way to meet Matsugane. Okay, and Toshiro is confirming that it did work. Yeah, I don't remember if I asked for that before the Three's Company episode, or the Naked Man, or the Sweet Shop heist, or anything else that has happened today. So it's good to have clarity that it did work, because I was distracted by the world of judgment. Whoa, what is happening? No, stop that. I mean, like an arm bar. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights news really made me want to do like a replay of the Arkham games. But the thing about it is, it's sort of been the thing that has been held out in the name of like some future charity stream. Because Arkham Asylum is a game, it falls in there with like Civilization 6 or Stellaris, where I know that you could basically just sit me down at those controls and I can stay up and awake and talking for a solid 12 hours. All right, Guy from Bartender, do you have any hints on how to find the Matsugani family? He doesn't, but what he does have is a case list named So Much Murder. I want you to solve a mystery that happened at my store. It's a murder, and it involves dismemberment. Can't talk about this to the police for reasons. That's why I want to leave it in your capable hands, great detective. Solve the mystery of this case and capture the true culprit. I'll be waiting in front of Koi Bride. Yes, I don't know how we can avoid a case called So Much Murder. Oh, yeah, and Mia has actually just done it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mostly just wanted to make sure that it worked because the big launch date is like a week away at most. I'm terrible at dates, but what are we, like maybe 9 days out? It's right here at the end of August 2020. And I am very much looking forward to it. So, our contact is waiting out front of Koi Bride, which is apparently up there. But down here, we've got a score to settle with Sakakiba. And we are all going to remember who Sakakiba is in just a second. He beat Yagami last time. And unfortunately, my own personal pride, regardless of how Yagami thinks of it, my personal pride can't abide that. Especially after I talked a hot game about, oh, he's not like a real threat.
And stay down.
Okay, Sakakiba, here we go.
Yagami!
You who found you, Yagami. They said if I squash you into the ground, they'll give me a nice big reward. Nothing personal, but I'm gonna have to mince you into tiny little pieces now. And after that, it's chow time! Really not a fan of the poorly dressed, overweight guy who's just in it for the food. Yeah, see, he's faster than you think he is. Oh, I really expected him to, there we go.
my god, he hits so hard. Okay, hold on. We need something to get some of that health back. I might pop a growth extract too, but there we go. Yeah. Oh, Christ. Get up! When this guy starts glowing, he just stops flinching. Like you hit him and he just continues on with whatever attack animation he was going for. Oh no, no!
Let go.
Okay. Let's just pop some Salmonan this time. Can you double kick him? Kick him while he's down. I'm not above it. Okay, as long as we won.
What a waste.
Now, do we get to turn this guy into the loan shark, or is that entire storyline finished? Looks like it's just finished. Yep, because there's an unrelated crew of thugs here.
Nice choice.
By the way, I cannot remember if I greeted Azric when he spoke earlier. I did see that he had sent me a message in Discord. But hello to Azric and anybody else that may have stopped in that I've been like so keyed in on the events on screen. I don't really care about fighting the other guys. That was mostly just a matter of pride. And yes, I know that Kim is going to be all shades of upset that the Kahin gang are running around wreaking havoc, but unfortunately, the game has played this card a few too many times at this point, and I would much rather go find out about the dismemberment case. So we're going to head up over here. Okay, well, I guess we're seeing this again. I thought at a dead sprint pressing triangle would give me the double spin kick, but I guess this is good too. Okay, yep. Azric came in during the super naked guy that was on screen at the time. Unfortunately, that experience is sort of like wiped all other memories from my head, so now all I remember is that guy. Oh my goodness, Azric, thank you so much for the subscription.
What a waste.
Oh, can I greet this guy? Whoa, you don't have to be scared of me, bro. I'm not like I used to be. Yeah, Azric, for real, I really appreciate that. I feel like times are tough for everyone, so every vote of confidence really means a lot. Okay, let's have a chat, hopefully, about the case.
Hey.
Aren't you the guy who owns Koi Bride? I saw your request.
Yeah, there's been an incident, and I was hoping you could help me out.
The request said something about dismemberment?
Yeah, I hope you got a strong stomach.
Guess you better start at the beginning.
It'd be best if you saw for yourself. Follow me.
It's so humid. It's so humid. I'm living inside of a mouth right now.
What the hell?
Is this sashimi? And so much of it.
Tragic, isn't it? Oh, my precious carp. Tossed, sliced up, and served. They didn't deserve this.
Wait, I don't understand. Like, at all.
You're telling me I came into work and I was greeted by this bloodbath. Some sort of psychopath must have snuck in here and went on a feeding frenzy.
You're saying this is an outside job?
Has to be. The lock was busted and it happened after we closed up.
Okay, killing the fish is weird enough, but why go to the trouble of making sashimi out of them?
Beats me. But you're the one I'm paying to figure out the mystery, man.
Wait, so the job is...
You're damn right. You gotta find the son of a bitch who carved up all my innocent carp. It's the carp carving. I gotta know why, and I gotta know that they're gonna pay for it.
Have you reported this to the police?
Yeah. You nuts? Sure, step right into my illegal underground casino, officer. No, this one's gotta stay off the books.
Oh, right. It'll be 80,000 yen in that case. That work for you? That's like the same amount that he charges like a sexual assault victim to find who did it.
Yeah, just find the bastard.
All right, then let me start by taking a look at the crime scene.
I see you've already gotten bored.
All right, let's take a look. Wait, secret cat. There it is. Oh, look, a cat. It must know to leave the fish alone. Good kitty. They went to the trouble of plating and even decorating the sashimi. It's kind of elegant, even. But there's no signs of any of it being eaten. I guess it's safe to say this wasn't a hunger crime. It takes skill to prepare a sashimi this well. This isn't the work of an amateur. Come to think of it, did he kill every single fish? I should check out the pond.
Suspicious.
Ice. Did he have it at the ready to make sure the sashimi wouldn't spoil? In that case, was the intent to serve this sashimi? This is not a crime, it's a miscommunication of some kind. Nobody breaks into a, artificial fishing pond and prepares the fish. Looks like some of them are still alive. Why did he spare them? Maybe he got bored? Maybe he didn't need that many. Guess it's too early to speculate. Alright, well, before we wrap it up formally, let me just take a look to see if there's anything else we can squeeze a few extra SP out of. No. Okay. Lucha Freddy's asking if he missed any more pervs with leaves on. Oh, just so many pervs. I think I've seen everything I'm going to find. So, it seems the killer sliced up a certain number of fish to meet a specific criteria and then preserved his work.
You figure anything out, Yagami-san?
Not yet. The motive is the biggest question mark right now.
I'll say.
That's where I'll start. Once I can understand the why, I think we'll start to figure out the who.
Makes about as much sense as any of this, but what's your plan?
Like I said, this isn't an amateur's work. I'll start with some chefs in the city.
I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, well, can we start by asking him, do you know any chefs? Do you keep a register of the people who visit this place? Are any of them famous chefs that you know of?
Luciferdi is voting to eat the evidence. I actually would. That looks delicious. Sushi is one of those things where, like, you know, you're young, you're a little kid, somebody tells you, oh my god, oh, sushi is raw fish, and then you, like, try it at any point, and at least my experience was, wow, this is awesome. Genda-sensei? Rare to get a call from him.
Hello?
What can I do for you, Genda-sensei?
Yagami, I know this is sudden, but I got a case for you.
Yeah? What kind of case?
Well, I'd usually explain it myself, but the client says it's urgent. Her name's Teiko Nakahara-san, about middle age. She's staying at a hotel in the theater district right now. Think you could head down there and hear her out? Sorry this is so out of the blue.
Huh?
Huh? Right now?
Yeah, now. Why? Don't try to tell me you're too busy to turn down a paycheck.
Hey, I actually am. You know what? Fine.
She'll be in the lobby at the Hotel New Deborah, South Side. Thanks, Yagami.
I really don't have a good, Genda. When it rains, it pours, huh? I guess I've got time to head to the hotel, though. So, to my knowledge, I've never had sashimi, but I would absolutely try it. It looks really good. I will also say that for all of my, like, good talking about, well, that's Genda's request. We will do Genda's request, but I am on a sushi mission right now. Unless this is the next step in the sushi mission. Maybe I have to do this. Let's go do this. Things that I have not tried and I'm not anxious to try. Sweet bread comes to mind. Human. Not really looking forward to trying any of that.
Really, guys?
Pickled feet of any kind? Like pig's feet? I don't know what other types of feet they pickle and then people eat them, but that doesn't seem very good to me. And it's not like the foot of the pig is materially different than the rest of it. It's just a conceptual thing. I'm sure that if I ate pickled pig's feet and I liked it, and then I learned what it was, I'd be cool with it. But in terms of like walking into a restaurant and saying, well, that's what I'm gonna have, I'll pass on the quesadillas, thank you. I think the pickled pig's feet for me, that is not a conversation that I'm likely to have. I think most other things I'd be happy to give a shot.
Excuse me.
Ma'am, I'm Yagami. Sorry for the wait, I was in the middle of something. Oh, it's no problem. I should be the one apologizing. Drian is making a reference to Mia's ongoing stream of the first season of The Walking Dead. It's really, really good if anybody hasn't been tuning in. So, Genda-sensei gave you my name. He did. He helped me out a ways back, and I never could thank him enough. I'm Teiko Nakahara, by the way. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
This is Yagami.
Well, you already know I'm Yagami, I guess, but it's nice to meet you all the same. What can I do for you? You won't believe this, but someone ran off with my purse. Kamurocho is as rough as they say, isn't it? That's terrible. Do you have any valuables in it? My wallet was in there, of course, but I'm more concerned about my ring. It was small. It was a small diamond ring that my husband gave me. Diamond? That certainly counts as valuable. Indeed. And wouldn't you know it, my anniversary is this weekend, Yagami-san. It had put a damper on the whole thing not to have it, wouldn't you agree? And my husband would mope the whole time. He's a sentimental man, you see. Always wants everything perfect. And... oh, I apologize. I'm blabbering, aren't I?
No.
No, it's fine. I can see how valuable your ring is to you both, ma'am. In other words, I need to get that purse back to you as soon as possible. Oh, that would be wonderful. Oh, and here, I sketched out the culprit for you. Got it. This is actually very well drawn. This will be a huge help. Good. Glad those art classes finally amounted to something. And your fee, Yagami-san? I hope you'll go easy on me, being an old friend of Genda-sensei. How about 20,000 then? That's quite fine. I wish you the best, Yagami-san. Oh dear, is that the time? I'm going to miss my Tokyo sightseeing tour if I don't hurry. I'll let you go then, and I'll be in touch. Thank you. First thing a thief usually does is sell the valuables, so that's probably a good start. Ugh. Hold on. Oh, I'm pretty busy all of a sudden. Where to head next? Sorry, Who's this? Thanks for kicking those Keihin guys to the curb. Okay. I don't know what I did that qualified as kicking them to the curb. We beat one of the bosses and then immediately ignored them and did not fight them in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so I am actually very low on health. I'm going to stop for some cheesecake. Hey, Cade. At some point, I really feel like Cade's boyfriend is going to ask some questions about why she keeps collecting beautiful shells and giving them away to the detective cop that she knows at work. Toast? Sure. Did I say Tokyo sex scene tour? That would be more fun. Oh, but sorry, Chivalry was suggesting that I try human brain and kill two birds with one stone.
Back to it.
And sorry, that's what I was going about. Okay, so I have a quest to go to a sushi restaurant, which we can check in the log for, and also to... Well, the thief thing is actually a little bit urgent. There is a pawn shop that I may not know the exact name of it. It's not the Cabaret. No. None of the gaming sites. It's not one of the eateries. Ibisu Pawn. That's the one. Oh, and there's actually a folder right on it. And here I thought I was being clever. Sorry. Sorry, lady. Oh, the indignance. But, yeah, we sort of got distracted. In terms of, like, Patikin, I think Patikin dropped a lurk, but in terms of, like, setting up some, like, a fun game, Killing Floor or Division would be a lot of fun. I just have to clear a little bit of space on the old hard drive to make that happen. So we'll try to spend some time tomorrow purging something.
Not a wise choice.
Go then!
Okay. Wait, there's more dudes. Like, right there, even. Did they just give up? Nope.
Must we? And stay down.
Alright, I'm still trying to get to Ibisu Pawn. It'll be an interesting visit, because I think that we went there exactly once before, and that was to pick up something for Yagami's tech friend, who has a name that's just similar enough to Tsukino that I always say it incorrectly. It's like Subatsu or something. Is this the pawn shop? This is not what I remember it looking like.
Excuse me.
Sir, have you brought any diamond rings from a man who looks like this sketch? Turns out the ring was stolen property. Actually, I do remember this man coming into the shop.
Huh?
Really? Yes, just the other day. So it was stolen, huh? Yes, did you buy it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm afraid I didn't. I had a hunch it was stolen, so I refused it.
I see. Any idea where he might have gone next?
No. But I have a feeling he'll strike again soon.
What do you mean?
He returned later that night to buy a knife. It was a chef's knife, so I didn't think...
Oh, this is the sushi restaurant. It is the same mission. So I didn't think anything of it at the time. Wait, the purse snatcher bought a chef's knife. Are these cases related? I mean, it could be a coincidence, but I should drop into a sushi store. I feel the need to talk over the music in that store. It sounded licensed. Okay, sushi store. Well, unless there's a magical folder showing me where to go, I will open up the registry and we will find a sushi shop. I would really love to be the sort of person that could remember the names of things. Okay, nope, that's a fresh bacon place. Nope. Earth Angel, I don't think is. You know what? I'm just gonna go down the list and search. Nope. There's a place that specifically says it is a sushi joint. Ramen. Inari Steak. Cafe Maggiore. Nope. M-Side Cafe. No. Quadra Garden. Coffee place. Vegetable bar, wine place, Smile Burger. We know it's not a Sushi Gin. Well, let's go head there. In other news, so in a recent episode, oh, it's actually right around the corner. Okay, hold on. I will save my very brief Dungeons & Dragons update until after we have a chat with our old friend, Sushi Chef Jin.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to bother you during work, but I'm a detective and I have a few questions.
A detective? Has there been some trouble?
Well, the case is an odd one. It seems someone went and turned some carp at the koi bride into sashimi.
You pulling my leg?
I wish I was, sir, but this is as real as it gets. Take a look at this, if you would. As you can tell, that pond lost a lot of fish and gained a lot of sashimi that they didn't want.
I see. Is this what's called an arai? This is what's called an arai preparation technique. It's quite skillful, really.
So it was a pro. Do you know anyone who'd be capable of this?
Wait.
Is that a yes? There's this guy we fired last month, Wakahara. Go on.
Well, we took him on as an apprentice, and even though he was pretty good, he would argue with the customers. Eventually, he punched a customer, so we fired him on the spot.
And you think he could be the guy who did this?
Well, I don't know that I'd go that far.
But I do know that he had money trouble and that he was a frequent customer at Koi Bride. I think I'd like to talk to him. Do you have any contact information you could give me?
I really shouldn't. Unless you have some proof that would implicate him.
He's protecting his apprentice, like any good master would. But if he needs to see evidence, I think I can show him something that'll make him talk. I don't have any proof that your apprentice is behind the sashimi, but I do have proof that he was involved in a crime.
Do?
Well, it's gotta be this sketch. I mean, how could it be anyone but his apprentice? Is the man in this sketch Wakahara-san?
Yes, it's quite a good likeness.
As I thought. The purse thief and the sushi expert are the same guy, which means he's the same guy who bought the knife the night of the incident.
I knew something was fishy about these two cases.
Nah. Hey, you gonna tell me what's going on or just keep staring off into space?
Sorry, sir. It turns out this man stole a purse.
What? You sure?
Yes. My other client is one of his victims.
So his money troubles finally drove him over the edge.
No. And I don't think that's all.
There's more?
Just the other day, Wakahara-san bought a chef's knife at a pawn shop.
A chef's knife? What for?
Remember what I told you about the incident at Koi Bride? It had to have been done by someone with some skill at handling fish, right?
Wait. Do you think Wakahara-san bought a knife to do that?
Sir, I do understand wanting to protect your former apprentice, but at this point, I think it's safe to say Wakahara-san has been on a crime spree, and I could use your cooperation.
It's okay. To tell you the truth, when I saw that sashimi arrangement, Wakahara was the first person who came to mind. The cut, the arrangement, the decorations, it's got his signature written all over it.
I see. Would you happen to know how I can reach him?
Actually, I've disposed all of his contacts. But if you really want him, just wait for him at a pachinko parlor. He's over at Volcano in Theater Square pretty regularly.
Volcano, got it. Thanks for your help. So I think Theater Square is a ways. It's up here to the north. All right, so barring another fist fight, I'd been talking about in recent episodes about sort of a burgeoning plan to try to DM a game of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for my nephew. And he is visiting this weekend, so we did give it a shot, and he seemed to enjoy it. We just did sort of a quick little introductory adventure. It was really just a battle. I'm still sort of feeling out what his attention span is, but he is open when something is not fun. Like, I don't mean in a rude way. I mean, just like, if you ask him what he thinks of something, and if he doesn't like it, he'll take that as an opportunity to share his thoughts, and I think that that's a very good thing. And here in this case, he was like, hey, he had a lot of fun, and he's looking forward to playing some more. So that worked out okay, I think. This is the pachinko parlor that Wakahara frequents. Okay, someone can't freaking win. Oh, that's him. That actually is a reasonable likeness because of the mark on the forehead.
Me.
Are you Wakahara-san? Eh? Who are you?
This is Yagami.
I'm Yagami, a detective.
A detective? What would a detective want from me?
A purse with a diamond ring in it. Bunch of dead fish. What do these two things have in common?
Crap. Wah.
Hey, wait. Lucha Freddy, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great evening. I'm not sure if you're off to stream. If so, then we might have a chance to talk to you afterwards. If you're headed off to bed or to hang out with the little one, I hope you have a fantastic evening. Ow. I hope you have a fantastic evening and a great weekend. Sorry, I'm really botching these QuickTime events. Damn it! I was also describing to Mia the other day that I really enjoyed it when Lucha Freddy came in and his greeting was, "Hey everyone, who got these who else got these crazy boring emotes?" Which it was the first time I'd seen the Hyperscape emotes, and oh, that was a really generous tackle. Drian is getting dinner ready and dropping a lurk. Thank you very much for that.
Damn, how'd you know about both of those?
I did my homework. It's time to turn yourself in, and I think you're gonna owe something for those fish.
Huh? You take me for a fool? Like I'm just gonna go quietly?
Fine. I'm not opposed to using a little force.
Oh, yeah? It's gonna take more than a little.
Guess we're doing this.
Like that amount. So, you gonna keep resisting? I surrender. I'm good to go. Okay, but before that, I've gotta ask, why did you sashimi the fish? Is sashimi also a verb? To get the ring out. The fish ate it. What? Didn't he sell the... He sold... I thought he sold the ring to get the knife.
Huh?
Explain. Well, I snatched the purse from that old windbag, and I was pretty shocked to find a diamond. So I figured I'd head to Koi Pride to try my luck. But when I got there, I tripped and the ring went into the water. Stupid fish thought it was food, and they swarmed it before I could even see which one ate it. But that explains the random number of fish you gutted. Yeah, I had to go through a lot of them before I found it. Wait, but why go to the trouble of making sashimi? You could have been faster about it. Yeah, sure, I know that. But when I saw all that sliced up fish in front of me, I just couldn't help myself. I figured if I plated it up, at least it wouldn't go to waste. Wow, you'd make a much better chef than a criminal. I suppose so. I admit it felt good to make all that sashimi. Well, after you do your time, you should give the chef thing another shot. Maybe I will, but I think I'm done with carp for a while. Also, maybe don't punch your customers. That's what got you fired. True, unless they're not wearing a mask, then you can just go to town on them. You can go full Yagami on the ones that are doing that. So that's how it happened. Wow, doesn't surprise me that they ate the diamond. If it's in the pond, it's fair game. It was a small one. Maybe if my husband had splurged a little more, they wouldn't have gone for it. Well, anyone want some celebratory sashimi? I guess it'd be a waste to toss it. Oh, I admit it does look rather inviting. And after all, a professional chef made it. Maybe I'll invite my husband, too. Will you be staying, Yagami-san? I think I'll pass. I'm officially fished out. Alright, I kind of feel... No, every time I come in here, his health bar is full, so we don't have to eat the, what looks like beef stew. Alright, jobs are clear. Boy, that was a quest. Quests like that are one of the reasons why I've learned not to be so precious about only having, like, I pick up one quest, I do that quest through to completion. Because imagine how much time could have been wasted if I'd said, no, I'm going to just focus on the fish quest and not go do the Genda quest. So, nothing else is on the board. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to open up this phone... And we're going to text that photograph over to Nanami. Yeah, because we took a nice photograph. It's nothing lurid if you're joining us in real time. This is the photograph that he took with Nanami on their date. Should I text Nanami-san? Oh, maybe we're not sending the photograph. I thought we were. Text her. All right, let's do this. What should I say? I can't see what we texted earlier, so... I feel like how have you been, based on everything that happened? It feels a little bit too much like we're checking in on her well-being, and she probably just wants to get back to her everyday life, so we're gonna go with what have you been up to? Hey, what have you been up to? Just work as usual, but it's going pretty well, I'd say. What about you? Are you busy these days? More or less. I'm actually looking for stuff to do. Are you now? Should I ask her on a date? Yes. Quit while you're ahead was the other answer. If you're free, maybe we can go hang out again.
Sorry, but there's a deadline coming up for this huge project I've been working on. Understood. I'll make it up to you sometime, okay? Nice hearing from you. Oh man, I know she's busy and all, but dang. I guess I can always text her later. Alright, I actually really like that. I like the fact that, like, no, I'm busy right now. Like, someone somewhere is playing the Nanami game of being like an advertising executive, and they don't have time to keep up their, you know, video game protagonist relationships with some random detective that she met. She's got other stuff to do. Tashir is turning in. Tashir, thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm uncertain on the schedule, but hopefully if you are doing Division Force, family stuff here will wrap up and I will be able to hang out at that. If anybody has not had the pleasure of joining Tashir, G Nice, Patikin, Diesel Jones, sometimes Haseo Ryu, Dweezil, Madam Carter, these are all people that play Division Force together on the weekends, especially on Saturdays and Sundays, usually in the afternoon. I hope that you'll check them out. They are a wonderful crew. It's very, very fun and just a great thing to have on while you are going on about your weekend business. So we will be there for sure if the stream goes down at its normal time. I gotta say, I do not see a lot of other things to do on the map. We are supposed to find a way to meet Matsugani, but we stopped by the Matsugani family office and nothing really came up, so we are going to head back to in front of the Yagami Detective Agency, and it being a little after 11, I'm not going to fight Goto again. We're going to end it right here instead, just in front of this random elevator. So let's jump into settings, and we're going to do a quick a quick sorry, here it is. Okay, and with that, we will hopefully be back at some point tomorrow for episode 21 of Judgment, and hopefully some more advancements in Chapter 8. If I knew where to go, we'd probably pursue some of that this evening, but it has secretly gotten late in the background here, and between you and me, and everybody else, we're going to go turn on the air conditioner because it is just absolutely sweltering. Fun fact, it's not that it's hot, it's just like mega humid. Please check out, you know who we haven't, I think, done a sort of dedicated shout out to? How about Azaric? Azaric recently subscribed, but one way or the other, I would recommend checking out his stream. He is comparatively new to the world of streaming, but new in no way reflects quality. Some people like Lucha Freddy have jumped in with both feet and just immediately excelled at the art form. And I vote that you check out Azaric as well. Azaric is another Division 2 player and has recently been playing, give me a second. Please don't let me have forgotten the name of the game again. It is... Why is it 11 p.m.? As soon as somebody says it, I'm going to kick myself in the face. It is... Christ, it is just not coming to me. In addition to playing some of the Division 2 with folks like... I think he's in the crew with... Dweezil does not herself stream, but with Dweezil, Temptress Telia, and... All my proper names are gone. Battle Chasers, god damn it. Oh, I was thinking in my head, it's not the Mass Effect trilogy, it's not Darksiders, and the reason those two games came to mind is because they have sort of a similar, like, attention to detail. I know they're weird comparisons, but in my head they occupy a similar space of kind of RPGs, but anyway. Not Madam Carter. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna jam eject on doing the more expanded shout out on this because all of my proper names have just fallen completely out of my head. But do absolutely check out Nazarick. You can then see for yourself all of the amazing people with whom he also streams the Division 2, and his playthrough of Night War Battle Chasers continues. The game with the oddly generic title but incredibly distinctive art pattern and combat animations, and I like we talked about in an earlier stream, I need to revisit Battle Chasers and do a much deeper dive on it. It's a very neat game, and my overall sense is that it didn't land in the way that the developers had hoped. So I'm not sure that we're going to see a sequel, but it is the style of game that I would love to see resurrected. It was kind of like seeing all of my thoughts are now out of my head as well. I have nothing more to say. I am George Costanza. I've got nothing to say. It's just a blank slate now, a tabula rasa. All of my language is gone. So we're going to find somebody awesome to raid. If we're lucky, it'll be somebody like Lucha Freddy. We would also look for folks like JV McMaster, or who else likes to stream late at night? Alsoa TV and the Sunny Panda are both very early, but Diesel Jones might be on. He just finished up his Watch Dogs 2 campaign. Haseo also likes to stream late at night, so he might be up to some more Mobile Suit Gundam or something similar. Yeah, let's go together and see who is streaming, and we will find somebody fun to raid. Also, Azric is just saying that he got the new Samurai Jack game. Going to start getting into that as well. I think we just saw... Was it He Who? Somebody else was... No, it was Doc Limitless, I think, was just streaming that. And that game looks awesome. So... Oh, no, Azric, it's not you. It's the hour and the incredible humidity. But yeah, let's go find somebody awesome to raid, and we'll see you again, hopefully tomorrow for something fun. If not here, then we'll certainly see you in the chats for both Tashir Games and twitch.tv/morethanamiya as she continues her full, and now into the DLC playthrough of Graveyard Keeper. Until next time, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.